Hello, it's me, Oscar, and I'm going to tell you the story of Dorian Gray. One day, Dorian Gray, a naive and beautiful young man, is having his portrait painted by artist Basil Hallward. Basil's friend, Lord Henry, a notorious bad boy, visits and quickly fixates on the impressionable Dorian. He lectures Dorian, instilling in him the idea that one so youthfully beautiful should live a sensual and hedonistic life while he still can. When the portrait is completed, Basil shows it to Dorian, and Dorian sees himself properly for the first time. He recognizes his own power and is brought into self-awareness. Dorian panics that his newly recognized beauty will fade and wishes passionately that the painting should age and that he should stay forever young. Dorian falls in love with a talented actress and they become engaged. One night he brings his friends to see her perform, and she is dreadful. She says she can no longer act now that Dorian has given real life value for her. Dorian ruthlessly breaks off the engagement and storms out, leaving her distraught. At home, he notices that his portrait has changed. His painted face seems somehow crueler, while his flesh and blood remains the same. Dorian hides his aging portrait in the attic and embraces a life of sheer hedonism. He's rich, beautiful, and ageless. He has nothing to lose, and there's nothing he can't have. One day, Basil confronts Dorian about rumours of Dorian ruining innocent people's lives for sport and being instrumental in a number of young men's suicides. Basil also confesses that he is queer and that he has been in love with Dorian for all these years. Dorian shows Basil what has become of the portrait, how decrepit and ugly it is. The two men fight, and Dorian murders Basil. After that, Dorian becomes increasingly detached and paranoid. One fateful night, he goes to sit in the attic with his portrait, a ghastly mirror of his true self. In a fit of remorse, he destroys it, cutting the canvas to shreds. The next day, his servants come upstairs to find the body of an old man lying on the floor next to the resplendent portrait. Handsome and forever young.
Millie! How many times have I told you, you have to clean your room? Okay, I am working so hard and I'm so sick of telling you to put your clothes away. Your room is not a storage space. Millie, get here now.
Hello? I got, why does it say live? Hello? It's one of those live streams. Hi, Rupert, Jack. Oh, look at that. God, I look a bit cute. Hi. Hi, she needs to talk in a calmer voice, Astro. Well, you know, sometimes people have tried a calm voice and it just doesn't work. Yeah. Oh, Michael. Michael? Wow, thank you. Wow, no one's called me pretty in a long time. So yeah, Millie, that's me. Wow, this chat is really going off. Can you see me? How many fingers am I holding up? Wow, thank you. Oh my God, I haven't had this much attention since, gosh, I don't know how long. I'm so sorry you're seeing this room in this way. It's such a mess. Thanks, Heather. I don't know what I can say. I guess I can only thank my parents, because parents are pretty cool. You know, their parents try really hard to be good to their kids. yeah. How old? See, how old are you? Just out of curiosity, I mean, any of you. There's so many of you. Oh my God, there's so many of you. Wow. 111. Do I look 111? God, that's terrifying. It's even older than I expected you to say I looked. Yeah, I mean, I guess the room is fine, right, Jude? I mean, it's colourful. Obviously, my mum, not me, Millie, because don't buy stuff myself, but my mum buys it for me. She's got pretty cool stuff. Yeah, but really, like, how old are all of you out there on the internet? You're 14, 15. Okay, how old do you think I am? Just out of curiosity, I mean, I feel like you think I'm 14. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. It's just, really? I don't know. I'm only just asking because it feels like I've been a little dehydrated lately, and so I felt like I've looked a bit older than I am. But yes, or 17. Well, you will be very not shocked, obviously, to find out that I am 16. Yeah, that's me. I'm Millie. Yeah, classic 16-year-old. I mean, one thing I can tell you is the truth is that I'm a lot closer to 17 than I am to 15. But wow, that is, gosh, you guys are, God, is this what the internet's like? You just say nice things all the time. Heather, wow, Jonathan, Astra, where are you guys all from? Like, where have you come from? Why haven't I don't know, run into you at, like, I don't know, the place where people our age hang out, like the shops? Why haven't I seen you in the shops before? The cool shops, not like the local IGA shops, but like the cooler shops. Because, yeah, like, have I seen any of you before? I guess what I'm asking. Wow, straight into social media. Yeah, okay, like, sure. I have a social media handle, but I will tell you what it is in a little bit when I find out who you are, before I, like, go away and give my privacy away. And I'm just gonna close the door, because I think my mum, who was, like, super, like, crazy, is, like, probably listening. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, so Dubai. Oh my God, you guys are, like, from all around the world. That is, like, out of control. Adelaide. Well, guess where I'm from? Because we're on the internet, so you just, like, couldn't possibly know where I'm from, right? I am from, definitely not from Wagga Wagga. Can you imagine? No, sorry, my internet would be too slow. I'm not from Wagga Wagga. I am from Sydney. Specifically, the Bondi, Sydney, like right on the beach. Like basically I'm like constantly in the green room, just like surfing it up, bruh. It's really great living in Bondi. I mean, my mum is like a single mum, so, you know, sometimes she's pretty harsh, which is, like, mega annoying. I totally get it. I totally hear all of you. Like, Sarah, I hear mums are pretty rough sometimes, but, like, maybe we should, I don't know, be a bit kinder. I mean, I could clean up my room, right? It wouldn't be that hard. But I don't know. I'm 16, so my hormones are crazy, and I will probably give her a hard time again. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, Wagga Wagga is really great, I'm sure. Like, I think I heard about it when I was studying at school. But anyway, so I live with my mom. She's a single mom, and I've got, like, a brand new baby brother. It's about this big. And I'm just me, the 16-year-old Millie, who's just, like, always trying to find an escape. How much do I bench? Oh my God. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. But not much, obviously, because I'm 16. If that's, like, a weird sexual innuendo thing, I totally don't know what you're saying. So anyway, wow. I totally want to speak to you guys again. I mean, if I were to have social media, would you follow me? Because, you know, it can get pretty lonely even here in cool Bondi. Sometimes it's just a little bit lonely. So, yes, I totally TikTok. Oh my God, TikTok. I mean, I love TikTok. That's why I got excited, not because I forgot about it. But you know who I've been watching on TikTok? And I've totally been looking over the shoulder of, like, I don't know, young people like me. Have you heard of Caleb D'Angelo? Oh my God, he's so amazing. I just feel like there's something about him that is, like, really secretly vulnerable inside, and I just feel like I could really kind of, like, nurture him and get to know him. And also, like, oh my God, like, his muscles are totally hot, right? Because, like, I'm 16. Cool. Well, my mum is she's totally, like, just, oh my God, so annoying, just won't stop yelling at me. So I should probably go and I don't know, have a glass of water and get my next TikTok ready. So you can find me on my social media handle. It is angel_baby_Millie with an IE. I currently have everything on private right now, so you probably can't find me, but I reckon within a day or so I'll make it public, and then you can, like, follow me. That is so great. Caleb is so hot. I know. Oh my God, he's so hot. I'm so glad I can speak to you guys, because honestly, it's been a really, really long time since I've had anyone to speak to, and I'm really lonely, but, like, not in a gross, ugly way, just like, God, I'm so bored and lonely. Anyway, okay, I've got to go, but I will totally see you guys on here soon. I'm so excited. Peace out.
Hi, it's me, Oscar. Dorian Gray, naive, beautiful, young, portrait painted artist Basil. Basil's friend Lord Henry, notorious bad boy, fixates impressionable Dorian, lectures Dorian, instilling idea one youthfully beautiful live sensual, hedonistic life. Portrait completed, Basil shows Dorian. Dorian sees properly first time, recognises power, brought self-awareness. Dorian panics, beauty fade, wishes passionately painting age forever young. Dorian falls, talented actress becomes engaged. One night brings friends, perform dreadful. Says no act, real life value. Dorian ruthlessly breaks engagement, storms distraught. Home, portrait changed, painted face crueler, flesh, blood, same. Dorian hides portrait, attic embraces hedonism. Rich, beautiful, ageless, has nothing, can't lose. Basil confronts Dorian, ruining innocent people's lives, young men's suicides. Basil confesses queer love years. Dorian shows Basil portrait, decrepit, ugly, men fight, murder. Dorian detached, paranoid, fateful night, attic painting, ghastly mirror, true self, fit of remorse, destroys, cutting, canvas, shreds. Day, servants upstairs, find body, old man dead, resplendent portrait, handsome, forever young. Yo, what's up, internet? It's your boy, the official Caleb D'Angelo, here on another Friday night. You know what's up, you know what's cooking. It's another girlfriend audition. Oh, God, I need to invest in that air horn. Guys, I'm going to start things off by saying, if no one else has told you yet today, You guys are beautiful inside out. I love every single one of my The Angels, and I want to remind you that you guys are the ones who put the wind beneath my wings. Now, enough said, because we have a very special guest today. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I've been following this person real closely on TikTok, Instagram. If you haven't heard about her, you're kind of living under a rock, because she is the fastest rising star at the moment. And let's be honest, a total babe. I've been looking forward to chatting with her. Make sure to let us know how you think we're vibing, if you think that we've got good chemistry. Also, if you just want me to ask a question at her, leave that in the comments. If we can get to it, we will. But with no further ado, let's please welcome Angel Baby Millie. Are you there?
Hi.
Hey.
Hashtag The Angels.
Okay, you can't make me blush yet. Oh my! I like your little friends you brought there as well. That's pretty cute.
Oh, are you talking about these butterflies? Yeah, because I like totally breathe them myself.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Okay, look, I'm like a long time listener, first time caller, or like, you know, there's something I heard, I don't know, my grandparents say, like some old reference.
Yeah, right. Well, I can tell you, we're already off to a good start. Anyone who can make me laugh is definitely in my good books. So yeah, let's crack things off, shall we? Let's get this on. My first question to you is, I would love for you to describe to me your ideal first date. Now, of course, if it helps imagining it being with me, go nuts.
I mean, of course, it would be with you. I mean, duh. I'm a 16-year-old girl. Of course it's you. Look, I would love it if, like, I don't know, you came and picked me up in your car, because obviously you're 23 and you probably drive, and we would go and get a drink somewhere, but like mocktails, obviously, duh. And then we would talk, and you would, I don't know, connect with me and really see me for who I am, and I feel like we would just have a really nice time, and then like do something really fun. I don't know.
Yeah, like what?
Well, what do people our age do? I don't know. We would probably like
go for a drive, like somewhere a bit more private or something. Yeah, like a walk on the beach. I don't know. Yeah, cool. I like this back and forth already, though. I like where our minds are at. I'm feeling a sync going on. Okay, I got another question for you. Let's keep it moving real quick. This is a bit of a stretch. You're going to have to really use your imagination for this one, but I'd love for you to describe your ideal life at 30. What do you see yourself doing? I know it's ages away for you. I'm probably a little bit closer. I'm feeling pretty prehistoric right now, let's be honest. But yeah, 30 years old, where's your life at? Where are you situated? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, your early 20s is like so old. Wow.
Tell me about it.
30, I mean, how could I even possibly imagine what I would be like at 30? I mean, I tell you what I won't be doing. I won't be a single mom in Wagga Wagga with been left by a partner. I won't be that.
Yeah. Who would have that as their like dream? That's hilarious. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's be honest. I'm already a little bit curious about this question. Would you say you're a good kisser?
Well, I mean, I'm 16, so you'll have to ask the back of my hand.
Of course.
Like, I say I'm closer to 17 than I am to 15. So,
okay.
I like to feel like I might just have a real instinct around it, because I think girls have a lot more intuition and kind of agency than people give them credit for, I think, is the truth.
Wow. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. I really clocked into that. Like, I hope you take this the right way. Sometimes people take this as like an offensive thing, but I just feel like you've got like such like an old soul. Like, you're just super wise, and I'm really like clocking into what you're saying and shit. So I'm happy. I'm real happy right now. Like,
that's so great, because what's important is what's on the inside, right? Like, it doesn't really matter what's
totally. That's I say that all the time to all my angels. you're also so flippin' special to me. I'm not going to lie though, Millie. I'm feeling a little bit special about you as well. I'm just going to rattle off some more questions real quick before I get carried away. Guys, don't forget to drop any questions you may have for me to ask Millie. I'd love to chuck them her way. Okay, yeah, here's a good one. Like, what's something that just really grinds your gears, like one of your pet hates? Have you got anything like that?
Yeah, well, something that's like really come up recently is like, I really hate it when people question my authenticity. I think sometimes people think that when you're on the internet that you're like kind of really portraying like this fake version of yourself. Actually, I think maybe the internet, where you can kind of completely reinvent yourself, is a place where you can be most honest and most like true to who you actually are inside, and that who you are on the outside is just this person who's just coping. Whereas this is the real me.
Millie, I have to stop you just there for a second, because you are literally like reading my brain right now. You have some kind of telepathic connection to the thoughts going on in my head right now, and you're just speaking them aloud. Like, that was weird. Like, that was crazy. Like, sync, whatever you call that, universal syncing thing. That was nuts. Oh my God, don't get me started about it. Ever since like starting off my YouTubing career, influencing, it's been my entire life, people trying to bring me down. All I'm trying to do is project my authentic self, which is really vulnerable, by the way, and it takes so much effort to be your authentic self. And like, no one seems to understand that. They just see someone up on a pedestal and they want to drag them back down. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry to go on a bit of a rant, but clearly that's like a sensitive topic for me. I'm so glad you said that too.
I haven't connected with someone it feels like a long time, but actually the truth is that at my age it's ever. I've never connected with someone like this, so it's really exciting.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm really sorry, Millie. Like, I was just looking on the chat to see if there was some questions for you, and literally, like, Sam the Cynic, I don't know who you are, but like, okay. Can I just ask you, as a 16-year-old, whatever that means, like, age is just a number, obviously, because you are already so much wiser than so many 20-something-year-olds I've spoken to on girlfriend auditions. But like, don't you feel patronized when like someone's like, oh no, you can't make decisions for yourself, you're a child? Like, does that just get under your skin as well? Like, what's going on with these people?
Well, you know, it's a tough one, because I think in many ways people are right to be concerned about 16 is still young. Yeah. You're still youngish, but I couldn't
agree more.
I just want to really reassure people that this is a really unique circumstance. Like Caleb said, I'm incredibly mature for my age, and this is not your kind of regular circumstance.
Oh my God.
You know, and I like to believe that, like, you know, if, say, it were reversed, like, say you were your age, 23, which you are, and I was, I don't know, older, like 34 or something, that we would still connect, right?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, age is just a number. Oh my God, Millie, it is so good to talk to you. I haven't really done this before, but I want to absolutely have a second girlfriend audition with you. Let's just call it a date. Like, we don't need to audition this anymore. I'd love to have a date with you next time around.
Oh my God, I don't think I've ever been on a second date. Oh my God, this is a bit overwhelming. I'm a bit embarrassed in front of everyone. Yes. Oh my God, I mean, I'm so excited.
That's a yes?
Yes.
Okay, you've made my day. Oh my days. Thank you so much, Angel Baby Millie. I can't wait to see what you come up with in the next couple months. Thank you so much for coming onto my stream. Guys, make sure you check her links below. She's going to be skyrocketing, trust me. Yeah, bless you so much. Thanks again, Millie.
Thanks so much, Caleb, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, dear angels. Peace out, Millie.
Whoa. Like obviously incredibly physically attractive, but there was something else going on underneath that was like particular to her and I, like right on the same wavelength. Like, oh my God, I'm a little bit speechless now, guys. Like, I've never really gotten this excited about just meeting someone online. It's It's new for me. Oh my God. Oh, guys, just let me remind you that you are all so special to me. Like, Millie's obviously a special case. That's something I haven't really felt before, but you all mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, I just want to sign off by saying today, it's what we were talking about, what I was talking about with Millie just before. Authenticity, being yourself. Literally, be yourself. Don't try to be anyone else, because they're taken, right? They're being themselves. They've got that shit locked down. They've got that. Just be yourself and everything will come to you. And I love All My D'Angels so much. More content coming soon. I can't wait to see you all. Thanks for popping your thoughts in the chat. And I'll see you guys again soon. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Hi, it's me, Oscar. Celebrity singer Basil Hallward found a museum with a teenager named Dorian Gray, a young, handsome Dorian. Basil used the motto for a fine portrait of Dorian during a visit with Lauren's friend and Lord Henry. Henry asks Dorian, but Basil fears that Henry may be politically friendly, so he doesn't want to reveal her. Dorian extends his fear of Henry and Basil to the truth. Henry urged Dorian to preach, sharpen him, and lead him into a tragedy that had no future. When she's finished, Basil looks at Dorian and sees someone who is being honest for the first time. Tell your love and say when it knows. But the pain in my stomach was swirling around me, and I realized that he also had to do his painting with his children. Dorian falls in love. The actor isolates and activates. Dorian changed the fight when the storm started, but to no avail. At home, he was told there was a photo in the room. The faces told how to indicate that the flesh and blood are the same. Dorian becomes more paranoid and paranoid. One night, his profile entered the balcony with his painting. He reflects the reality of authenticity. He did not despair and slipped the stove. The next day, the servant climbed up and saw that the old man was dead on the ground with the image of Dorian Gray, his courage and his legacy forever.
Hello, Internet. It's me, official Caleb D'Angelo. Obviously, I've been quiet for some time. Look, this stream is purely to address those rumors. Let me just ask of you, please, that if you're going to contribute to this chat, that you just be respectful. This is one of the most vulnerable times in my entire life. Okay? I've been called everything from a predator to a groomer to a pedophile because I was having a conversation with a 16-year-old girl who turns out is in her 30s and has a daughter. Can someone do the math on that for me, please? Why are people still calling me these awful names if that's clearly just that's not even remotely based in reality? It's like, wow. You can see that I'm a little bit worked up, and this is why I need to talk this out with you guys, because I'm questioning everything right now. I'm questioning my streaming. I'm questioning women, my relationship with women. Like, can I trust women ever again? I had genuine feelings for this person who was completely made up. Like, oh my God, like, I've just been thinking so much about, like, before this was all my life, before I was a streamer. Wow. Oh, yeah, thanks. By the way, guys, I just got this, like, new little earring. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. I might get a second one as well. I'm not 100% sure about it, but, like, let me know. So, yeah, I've just been thinking about, like, before life was this complicated and all this hate was being thrown at me, and, like, thinking about my childhood friend, like, my best ever friend, Travis, who I have not seen in, like, 5 years, but we used to spend every waking moment together. And it's like I just need that, like, companionship now, like, just, I don't know, like, I don't know, it's like, what's the difference between thinking about someone and not being able to stop thinking about someone? Because I've been thinking about Travis a lot. Like, I just really need a friend. Okay, thanks for the advice, Michelle W. You're the fashion police, I guess. Oh, Travis, oh my God, like, he's like a Bonds model, for one thing. He looks like your stereotypical, like, Calvin Klein model. Like, that's his bodily physique, and, like, looks like Justin Bieber in his face. And yeah, like, he's super outdoorsy. Oh, he doesn't have, like, any super like, Facebook or social media at all, because he's, like, one of those nomad hippie types, so don't bother looking him up. It's not worth it. You won't find him. And yeah, cool, Travis. Well, yeah, Renate, I want to, but, like, should I really? Like, what do I want apart from just like, hey, remember me? Like, let's be friends again. No, we are friends. Like, what do I actually want? Like, what do I want from him? Like, oh my God, guys. You guys. Yeah, we could. Oh my God. Yeah, like, okay, so let's just say it out loud. Travis is very attractive, whatever. I can say that objectively as, like, a straight guy, can't I? Oh my God. Guys, how do you know if you're, like, legitimately, like, having second thoughts about your sexuality? Oh my God, am I really saying this online? Am I, like... Guys, could I be, like, bi or something? Because that would start making a lot of sense about how I've been thinking about him so much. I'm like, oh my God, what do you guys think? Oh, kiss him as a straight man? That might be a bit weird regardless. Guys, how do I know? How do I know? I need to talk to him, don't I? Like, I need to... Guys, have I been... Oh my God, have I actually been, like, living in the closet my entire life? Oh my God, Rupert Parry. Wow, that's your first reaction to someone who's, like, less than 2 minutes ago started to have some, like, true realizations about themselves. That's your response. Queerphobia. Homophobia. Wow. Okay. Clearly this isn't quite the right time and place to be having this conversation, but I really feel that this is an important conversation that needs to happen for a lot more people than just myself. So if you guys want to, I'm going to put links at the bottom of this at the end. If you want to spread this to any of your LGBTQ plus groups or any of your queer friends, or if you just want to see some more queer-based content, let me know, because this is a conversation I want to open up to everyone. Okay, skeptics, go back in your box. Don't have any time for your queer phobia. Everyone else, I just want to say we're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Yeah. So obviously I've got a lot to think about. I'm going to go for now. Official Caleb D'Angelo, sending all the love to all of you. And catch you guys again real soon. Mwah! Caleb out.
Hi, it's me, Oscar. The Picture of Dorian Gray is a story about future technology juxtaposed against the Victorian labour conditions of the working classes. It's about an apprentice who works in a factory, and it's about the contrast between those advances and the social conditions of the mass of poor. The main difference I found to be the characters. Many of the characters are killed off in the first person, leaving their relationships and personalities ambiguous. This didn't bother me, as it meant I didn't have to try and figure it out.
Hi, it's me, Oscar. The Picture of Dorian Gray is a story about urchins and evil and the evils of humanity, and people that don't even know their name and want to chop off your head and have sex with your carcass because they couldn't be bothered to get clean. Your life is about to get much, much worse. Dorian Gray. These are the things the story is about. And then my brother says to me, it's about the kids at the bottom of the barrel.
Hi, it's me, Oscar. The Picture of Dorian Gray is a story about a man, perhaps born in a London 19th century, wearing ordinary clothes, talking to an anonymous woman, who is not Dorian, in the English countryside while eating a pound cake. However, Dorian is not the kind of boy most poor boys dream of becoming. His mother is dead. His father is blind. His eyes are pale and dim. He speaks in riddles and is said to have a bad history. He has a tragic life. There is no humour to it. The only spark of fun he experiences is spending a pound on a pound cake.
Hi, it's me, Oscar. The Picture of Dorian Gray is a story about a man who wants a better life and meets a flake, a bottom. The Mirror tells of a hapless billionaire at the peak of his power who gets a catatonic girl back from the detention at a creepy sanctuary. The Candle and the Pilgrim's Hat reminds us that we are all servants, unable to do anything to stop injustice. This is made clear when Benedict is by Benedict's side when he wins the 2005 Nobel Peace Prize. Those dreary nights with the rain pouring from the tall curtains on the private chapel of the Swiss government were there to remind us that whatever we have to give back.
Hi, it's me, Oscar. The Picture of Dorian Gray is a story about a man who, whilst on a railway, the face of another man came into his mind and he killed him. The train continued on to the next stop, and the thing that came into his head was, I'd better kill him. And after killing him, found himself thinking, I'll never forgive myself for it. This is a story of both their journey to taking the train, to killing, and then this decision, and even part of their past lives. undercover mama. It's me, Lucy, the 34-year-old from Wagga Wagga. Many of you have just joined us on the ride, and many of you have been along this ride with me from the beginning. For those of you that don't know, I shot to internet fame for posing as my daughter Millie, who I said I was 16 years old. Look, it's been a really challenging time. I've copped a lot of abuse on the internet, and I'm obviously still processing it. So thank you for being with me. If there's any mothers out there, Rupert, I'm so glad you're Wagga Wagga Pride. It's nice to see some solidarity out there. So any parents out there, please make yourself known to me. For all of those out there who are still hate watching me, I know that there are some. I just want you to know that, like I say every episode, this being the third one, that I'm so sorry that you felt deceived by me. The hard thing is like any parent, if I were to go back, would I do it again? And I think, unfortunately, my answer is yes, because the most important thing to me is my daughter and keeping her safe on the internet. And I feel I just had to do what I had to do. And if that puts me on the line of abuse, the target of the trolls, then that is my card in life. But I am really, really grateful to be finally living my truth. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, everyone, Sarah, for all your support out there. The chat is live. We have a very, very exciting episode for you. So this controversial figure was there at the absolute eruption of my persona as Millie. Many of you know this person. Yes, we had a huge falling out, some might say. But we have gotten to the other side of that. And so many people have been requesting what the kids call a collab. And so I'd like to invite to you today the collab with Caleb D'Angelo. Caleb, welcome.
Hello, Lucy, and thank you so much for having me.
It's my absolute pleasure, Caleb. I'm so thrilled that we get to kind of rewrite the story between you and I here live with an audience on the internet. If you do have any questions for Caleb and myself, or feelings about what we discussed, please feel free to put them in the comments, and I'll do my best to get to them.
If I may just kick things off, Lucy, I'd really like to stress how much pain we've both been through in the last few weeks and how much hate we've had flung our way, name-calling. And I'd really like to commend you on just how you've handled it all. Obviously, there was a period of time where I was hurt by what I thought was your deception, but I was deceiving myself as much as I felt like you were deceiving me at the time. So it's really been a time of discovery for both of us, which I'm just so incredibly happy that I can say that. Yeah,
I'm so glad you feel that way. I feel like we've gone through many things, having to kind of come out as a 34-year-old was tough, but I think necessary. It was a very necessary part of the journey. I think it was exhausting creating all that content and doing all those TikTok dances. I mean, I still have a TikTok account, as you all subscribe to, Undercover Mama, but as I said before, living my true life. But Caleb, I'm not the only person who came out. I just want to commend you on this brave step, but I just want to also ask you, as many of your followers have wondered, how is it now that you are an out and proud bisexual man?
Oh, wow. Well, where do I begin? It's everything has changed so much. I'm a different person now. I'm still Caleb, of course. But I just feel like there's a part of me that I've left neglected for so long that's now just able to spread its wings, shall we say, which is such a freeing, open, beautiful feeling that I just want to share with everyone. And I hope people are infected by that feeling because it's beautiful.
That's so great. Caleb, we can't ignore the fact that some people, when in the comment thread when you came out, also in this comment thread here, you know, that they are unsure about this identity that you've kind of aligned yourself with now. And I just wonder if you could kind of quash some of those rumors that it is a publicity stunt by talking to us about, you know, have you had an experience with a man and how was that for you?
Of course. Well, I first just want to address the people who are wanting to claim some sort of falseness behind my actions. That I'm not even going to address those people because I can't change their mind and they've made up their mind, and so be it, because I'm for once living my truth and they should be happy for me. And let me just say, like, I don't kiss and tell, let me say that. But let's just say I've dipped my toes into the gay pool, bi pool, whatever you call it, and the water's warm. So I'm really keen to jump in.
Yeah. I mean, what a beautiful descriptor of that experience.
Yeah, thank you.
That's so fantastic.
Could I ask also as well, like, obviously there's been a lot of name calling thrown your way, you know, catfisher, fraud. I'm just wondering about how Millie, the real Millie, is coping with all this media attention that I'm sure she's gotten, but also knowing that there was potentially an invasion of privacy on your end. Just curious.
Caleb, I'm so glad you asked that. I think it's so important that we be transparent about, especially kind of my activism, that, you know, what the whole picture of that looks like. I just want to let you know and let all you followers know that my relationship with Millie is better than ever. I actually could never anticipate it being so strong. I mean, obviously there was like tension when she found out that, you know, I'd kind of taken over her account and whatnot, but when she found out why, she listened very, very well. And, you know, we've had really great conversations about, you know, boundaries and that kind of thing, which have been fantastic. I mean, so much so that, you know, Millie is currently living with her father, which has been so great. It means that we have this distance in which we can look at our relationship more objectively, and you know, and we really get to put those boundaries in practice. And I think our relationship has matured, like my persona on the internet.
Wow. So I'm assuming then, if you were playing a 16-year-old, your daughter is 16 as well?
No, Millie is 13. She is very much 13. She is not 16.
Okay. So would you let your daughter on the internet at 13 years old after the research you've done? I mean, I'm just so grateful that you found me, to be frank, because there are so many predatory type people out there. And yeah, I think it was really good that you got to see a positive example of that sometimes grey area that can exist on the internet. So I'm so grateful for that as well.
Oh, I'm sure I'm grateful myself, Caleb. I mean, she's 13, so and also a few people, Penny, asking if Millie has social media. The real Millie, I can promise you, will be off the internet for at least 7 more years. I think that is more than reasonable. But yeah, and Virginia, like I said, it's to really kind of get into the corners of the internet to kind of work out, you know, what's happening for our kids. You know, Caleb, actually, one commenter a little while back, Astro, said that, you know, actually we're a pretty good fit now in our true selves. Would you?
Oh, totally be my mum now. That's so cute. Yeah, you're so maternal. Yeah. Yeah, like that makes sense of why I thought you were an old soul before. Ah, duh. Yeah, you're totally my mother figure now. That's what you are.
Oh gosh, that's just so sweet. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you for putting it that way. You know, I just also, you know, want to reach out to all the mothers out there that don't forget that, you know, for a moment I passed as a 16-year-old. So that goes to show that us mothers are still young and hot, and that it's not something that disappears with motherhood. Yeah, and for the many people who have been asking about my skincare, I have popped a link down in the comment section below, so you can, because in the spirit of transparency, I just want you to know that it's not just genetics. Yeah.
Well, look, thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, sorry, Kayla, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Look, I actually have to run to a parent-teacher interview, so actually I have to go.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to go watch RuPaul. That's fine. That's fine.
That's so...
But I will just very quickly say to everyone on the stream that I'm going to be leaving links down below. The auditions are coming back, the girlfriend auditions. Everyone's included now. No gender exclusivity. So can't wait to see you there. It's going to be a brand new era. And yeah, thank you again so much, Millie. Lucy. Millie, Lucy, who are you?
Caleb, thank you so much. Me, like many, cannot wait to see, to keep following your channel, to see how your life progresses. It's such an honor to be chatting again, and I'm so thrilled that you've come on board.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, okay. Bye. See ya.
Bye, Caleb. Thank you so much for tuning into Undercover Mama. If you go down to my comment section below, you'll find a donation link to Finding Creeps on the internet, gofundme.org, which is a fundraiser for that Millie and myself have created, which we will find these perpetrators on the internet. Like I said, there is just so much work to do. And as you can see, this is exactly why I had to do what I did. So I hope that kind of makes it a little more clear for you all. Thank you so much for being here. Many of you who have been kind of on this journey, you know, Jack, Heather, Sarah, Rupert, Diana, Nathan, Jude, Virginia, Blake, Renata, FaZe, Zizi, you know, so many of you have been here with us the whole time, and I appreciate that so much. So until the next episode of Undercover Mama, see you on the internet.